Hello and welcome to Tuesday the 28th of April 2020 to the most censored channel on YouTube Ireland, Paulie in Dublin. And thanks for tuning in to the most corrupt platform on planet Earth. Firstly, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the daily videos that I put together. And the production work I put into each video on a daily basis. And I hope everybody enjoys them. And I don't expect everybody to like them, but anyway, I do my best. And I hope everybody's having a good day today. It's 20 degrees in Dublin. I'm just checking, make sure I have everything okay. Remember, the work I report is taken from the aliens in Google and YT, and I put the jigsaw together. Now, yesterday we had a great response from yesterday. Remember, I add things into the videos and then I see how hard they come down on the video from Scum HQ. Here is an example. Out of nowhere, Paulie sets the trap. So listen, ScumTube, and you might learn something today. Your stupid AI needs to be reprogrammed. Big time. Paulie sets the trap called OR 1998 could hit the earth. Oh, what's that? Over Ireland. Then they jam on the brakes once it hit over 30 views. And you'll notice in the first few minutes it's flying along. And then they jam on the brakes. The stupid AI backward algorithm. Backwards. Yeah. Then 1 view per hour after that. Look at the 1.85 subs. It hasn't moved. It went from 1.84k to 1.85k in 9 months, yeah? And now you know why I stopped. Because Google is a nasty company. Sorry, sick company. And ScumTube, you are a disgrace to mankind and civilization. And you will be dealt with. Don't worry about that. Yeah, don't worry about that. You will be dealt with. Censorship against small movie producers on your poxy platform. Shame on you scumbags, yeah? Remember, we will have the last laugh 1,000,000% with San Fran Scum. And the day it happens, Paulie has the bottle of Moe ready. You better believe it. The evil scum of this planet will be old news soon. And their days are numbered. As David Icke says, they are nothing. Nothing. Now let's move down and see what's happening in New Zealand as they reopen the doors and let everybody go back to work as if nothing's happened. Yeah. New Zealand will they'll ease the coronavirus restrictions from last night, just after 5 new cases were recorded in the country. Health authorities announced just 1 of the new confirmed case and 4 additional probable cases last night. And it all came from known sources, or here's a word that you'll know, clusters in the country. Clusters, remember that word, clusters. New Zealand is an island like Ireland. Yeah, an island. Yeah, it's an island nation with a population of 4.9 million, like Ireland, and has recorded a total of 1,469 coronavirus cases and 19 deaths. Only 7 people are currently hospitalised with the virus. It's amazing. Prime Minister Jacinda, yeah? Go in and read about it. And she says that they've swift response to the coronavirus. They've had swift response, should I say, to the coronavirus, imposing lockdown measures when there were just over 200 cases in late March. Ardern, the Prime Minister, said on Monday that estimates showed that the country could have had some 1,000 cases a day if the measures had not been put in place. The measures, part of the country's alert for lockdown, are similar to those in place in some European countries. not the UK. Now, citizens were allowed to buy essential items, but most businesses were closed. People were also allowed to go outside to exercise, but only by themselves. And we have done what every few countries have been able to do. We have stopped a wave of devastation. The Prime Minister of New Zealand says last week she has announced that the country will extend the measures. Are they or aren't they? Yeah. Nobody knows. As I said, listening to the White House, yeah, you don't know whether you're coming or going. I don't think Trump knows himself. Anyway, the country now moves to a lower level lockdown in New Zealand, where people will be allowed to visit close family. Hey! Outside of their immediate household, and some primary schools are set to open. A Minister of Education sent out a bulletin, and he said that there was likely to be a hybrid learning environment that includes distance and on-site learning. Meanwhile, in New Zealand, retail stores can only open for delivery or pre-ordered pickup to prevent transmission. It is not and cannot be a return to the pre-COVID-19 life, the Prime Minister of New Zealand says. That day will come, but it's not here yet. The country will be at Alert 3 level lockdown for 2 weeks until May the 11th in New Zealand, when the Cabinet will make a decision about what the next move will be. It has been nearly 5 weeks living and working in ways that just 2 months ago would have seemed impossible. But we did, and we have done it together, the Prime Minister of New Zealand says. Now, let's move on to some of your messages today. Firstly, we want to say hello to our good friend John Schultz. And John says, I am learning to avoid and prohibit all stressors as much as possible. And I strongly feel that this method has been most beneficial for me. Hold tight and hang on in there, he says. The current and the future happenstance. Like that word. Happenstance. Take care, my friends. And thank you very much, John. And everybody that gets in touch. Because I told people, stay away from that disease called the television disease, and you'll be okay. Patrick Moriarty. And he says a quick message. The nurses are heroes. Yes, we take our hats off to the nurses that work hard all year round, no matter whether it's COVID-19 or any time. And I'd take my hat off to the nurses that work in all these hospitals all the time. But there's a little bit more to the story that we will read into it in the next couple of minutes. PRX, they should be paid tenfold, saving lives, the nurses, at what cost, he says. And the price to pay will come later. Health insurances will go through the roof dramatically. Yeah, the civilian will pay, he says, while the Rothschilds and the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers have an enormous amount of money. They could fix the problem if they wanted it. People are struggling to survive the end of the month. How to pay my rent, the food, what if? Meanwhile, they are bathing in luxury. PRX, much appreciated. And thanks to the people from the Netherlands and Germany for getting in touch with me. And I do hope everybody is enjoying reading and watching and what's going on in today's video, as I put a funeral in there. A funeral of somebody that's very close to me. Now, that's how the funerals are recorded in Dublin and all over Ireland. Yeah. Hello to Sally Sue. Sally Sue. I don't do any TV or radio stuff. I'm very guarded, she says. I have to be able to hear spiritually and cannot with all the interruption. I barely see people either unless I leave the house, at which time I walk, and only speak to certain people on here, on YT's platform. Too much to learn and little time to learn it. Most may call me crazy hermit or just hate me because I don't agree with them. Sally Sue, you're not crazy. No, you're living in the real world. You just don't agree with half the crap that's being forced down your throat. Stay away from the television. In fact, get it and throw it out. I remind everybody over and over again, get rid of your telly. She says, but I am what I am. Bold and truth is all I'm interested in. God bless you and your loved ones always. Amen. 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 Same people send me the messages every day. On we go. Yeah. Now the nurses in the hospitals do a great job all year round. As I said, all year round they do great jobs. Yeah. We know that. And we always commend the nurses. And we commend the doctors. Unfortunately, what the doctors are telling the nurses to do because of the CDC today is not good enough. Like putting on the the death certificates, should I say, the death certificates that it's COVID-19 when it's not. So when the doctor tells the nurses what to add to the certificate, now all of a sudden the nurses are part of the plot. Yeah, they're not that great anymore. As the CDC in America sent out to all doctors around the world the same email. But you know all this, don't you? But again, it did make MSM all this. Surprise, surprise. And the numbers are not adding up. Even the Trump camp are starting to slip up. Is that a conspiracy? When you can see and you can listen to the garbage from the White House. But I'm sure there's some Trump brown nose jackass in YT that will hate this video. Yeah. And pull it. Anyway, I'm glad we have 150 viewers. Yeah, glad we have 150 viewers. Half of them are probably working in Google, watching and playing the game as I start to investigate all similar YouTube accounts like what I do. Yeah, I am the most powerful speaker by millions of miles. And yes, I am the most censored in Ireland. Yeah, I wouldn't be far behind Tommy Robinson in the UK. And I definitely wouldn't be far behind Julian Assange. Watch the study. What the jackasses are doing. Yeah. I won't tell you what we call them in Dublin. Yeah. Dopey something. You can fill in the blank. Yeah. Anyway, maybe I'm not evil enough for the scum in Silicon. Yeah. Aliens. The alien assholes. So, ladies and gents, that, yeah, for Silicon Valley, that's it, for the HQ, the middle finger, yeah, to your boss. And I put it up today in the video. I hope you're educated by the end of it. Now, we've got a minute and a half left. And the last thing I want to tell everybody is to watch as we count down. And you might be lucky enough if you have a camera pointing at the right part of the sky for tomorrow. Tomorrow is, of course, OR 1998. That's right, 1998. So, ladies and gents, 7 billion people on the planet. Yeah. 7,594,000,000 on the planet. Yesterday, 135 views. Day 42, 130 views. Day 41, 168. Day 40, 167. Day 38, 165. And our friends in Germany and all are spotting it now. So today we will shame the scumbags on XTV. Shame them. Shame them. Shame them. Evil. Evil people. And they will be dealt with. And thanks to Ashleen from a certain radio station that loves watching the videos. She doesn't comment. And she's rang me now twice in the last couple of days, wanting to know a little bit more about it. So I'll see you tomorrow for the big occasion. In the meantime, I hope everybody likes the video. See ya.